May you please advise in the comment section if at all you are fine with both audio and video as the match proceeds, so that I am sure that this is the very scene I have to proceed with. Please advise in the comment section how qualitative you find the audio and video. Yes, I've seen 1, 2, 3 comments saying audio and video are okay. We are setting off with Hazard winning the first frame of the match as he sinks in the black, and there is the cheering from the fans. This is the rematch of Hazard versus Cesar. For those of you who were following, I believe most of you were following, about 90% of you, and already know that Hazard defeated Cesar in the first money match between the two players. Be mindful that Cesar is head starting Hazard with 6 frames, so it all started at 6-0 and the rest is 7, and to complicate matters for Cesar, Hazard has just won the first frame. They are once again racing to 21 for 1,200 US dollars. My name to present to you the stream in my voice is Peter Chobe. We are at Climax Bar and Lounge, match in the town Kampala City in the East African country of Uganda. It is the second money match happening at this place. The first one of the organized ones was some days ago between Hazard and Mansour. What a game it was, that one, which ended in a decider 21-20 with the same condition on the table, Hazard having head started with Mansour. It was also a rematch, and that one was won by Hazard as he, especially with his fans, danced the night away. Hopefully for him, maybe, hopefully for Hazard, maybe one of the two will be definitely dancing the night away. The table has been planted, leveled and felted by a pool technician, the best in the country, called Jeff Miro. Here we are, Hazard trying to make a clearance to equalize the actual score, but running scores are at 7-0 with Hazard in the lead. It's a bit tricky, the positioning of the balls, but not for Cesar. As if he's playing to move the white ball around the black, put the balls in corresponding pockets. Very good shooting. Cesar 1, Hazard 7. By the sound of the cheering crowd, it seems the majority of the fans are Cesar fans. And it is understandable because he's the one taking the risk to head start a fellow top player with 6 goals. It doesn't come easy. He had started Mansour twice, had started Hazard, he's head starting Hazard again. Tomorrow he is flying out of the country to have a series of money matches in the Republic of South Africa. Ganda confirmed, Selodic confirmed, Aiden Joseph confirmed. Those ones we shall also be sharing links when they do come in. Hazard 7, Cesar 1. For those who want to watch the live stream on YouTube, it is also on Break and Finish Live YouTube. A foul on the break is one of the last things you will want to do when your opponent is Cesar. The expectation is another clearance. 7 Hazard, Cesar 1, Cesar playing for 2. If you are anywhere near the town of Machinde, anywhere near Kampala, this match shall go on for pretty much the next 3 hours. Feel free to come and enjoy it with your naked eyes for the equivalent of just less than $3, actually 10,000 Uganda shillings. You get a seat of your choice. There are still just a few. The venue is almost getting full to capacity. Not yet as full as the first match, the rematch between Cesar and Mansour, but just almost there. Around 300 people watching at the venue, and many more watching online. Cesar will play somewhat a top spin. The idea is to sink the black in the center pocket. It will come easy. There we are. Cesar 2, Hazard 7. In a running opinion poll, a running prediction that has been going on for the last 6 hours today, about 60% of you believed that Cesar was winning the match. Around 40% of you believed that Hazard was winning. Even with a 6+ head start, even having won the first money match, you still think he will lose. Let us see how this will go. Cesar is aiming at the second ball. Hits the second ball, but a dry break. Balls are evenly split. The Reds are clearly better positioned. He will definitely be going for the Reds. Remember when he defeated Cesar early this week? actually just 2 days ago. In a short interview, he says he's dedicating the victory to those of you who do not believe in him, who don't think he is good enough. He said that victory is for you. In fact, he defeated Cesar without even having needed that head start, because the actual score was 15-11. The table is a top class table. When a miss like that one happens, it is the player himself. In fact, the table in its condition makes playing extremely easy. I actually think it is unnecessarily makes pool so easy. The same table on which there was the match between Cesar and Mansour, the rematch which Cesar won by a decider. It is the highest number of apples I have ever seen in any money match on the continent, at the venue or online. I had never seen such a number of apples. Close to 20 apples from both players.
Come on, baby.
He is executing a game plan which I didn't see coming. Those two yellow balls which are touching each other, just like that, he turns a very bad game into one he can go for. He will most likely go for the corner pocket. This guy. Sometimes we just run out of superlatives describing when his game is on. By the reaction of the white ball, Hazard may have a chance back on table. It will have to be a very sharp cut to the corner pocket on the right, and it's in. Cesar 3, Hazard 7.
Mansour Dog City milioni ya wana wenyewe tu. Dog City bamwate golo 3 na kwa Mansour azisikani baza ya kalama.
I
Action pan action tomorrow. Dog City taking on Mansour. I know you've not forgotten that Mansour is head starting all other players with +3 besides Ibra. He defeated the other Ibra, that is Ibrahim Kayanja Muslim, yesterday. Exciting match ending in a decider. Yes, tomorrow Dog City also heads to the Mansour call, and they will be playing right here. This table, by the way, is not owned by the bar. It's a top table that is always brought in when there are money matches, so it will not be taken away after this match. It will be the host of tomorrow's money match as well. Dog City versus Mansour, racing to 21, and Dog City, just like Ibrahim Kayanja, has rejected Mansour's head start. He will play a full match. Cesar defeated Cesar very, very convincingly on Monday, but Cesar did not shy away from asking for a rematch. The only thing different he asked for was another table. Here we are. Hazard won the first frame and increased his lead from 6-0, courtesy of the head start, to 7. And Cesar pulled 3 quick frames back and made it 7-3. And yes, Hazard has to be very careful that Cesar doesn't win so many of the first frames, because that could potentially end the match or determine its result before it reaches its dead end. Good shooting, Hazard. All he needs to do is to roll that yellow ball against the cushion, just like that, showing character in himself. He is a guy that he believes in himself so much. He calls himself the truth, literally meaning that all other players are false. And every time he sinks in a black ball, he goes to his management team, the Dice family, seated at the right hand of your viewing area, and they tip him with some good monies. Hazard 8, Cesar 3. We have had 5 frames played so far. Cesar leading 3-2. Actual score Hazard leading 8-3. And yes, all 5 have been top clearances from both players. Mark you, the table favors attack-minded pool. It is so good that you can even call it bad, because it makes school so easy. You don't even have to be so good. You don't have to be very good to put a series of balls on a table like this. Even a guy like One Keys can win a game on a game like this one. Even Dr. Herbert can score an apple. In fact, even Katleo from the Motswana from Botswana can win a tournament on this table. A guy like Ganda, fast as he is, if you bring him on a table like this one, he can make fun of you. Hazard Lokoma. Actually, the actual name is Azali, as in Azali. His first nickname was Drink Water. Drink Water, as in drink water. It's an English name, but he was given that nickname by fans because he was normally taking too much water in between shots when he was playing as a young boy, when he invited the whole country of Uganda to money matches in around 2015 and early 2016. He won majority of them and did exactly the same across the eastern border in Kenya, exactly Nairobi, when he played exactly 4 money matches against top Kenyan players of the day and won them all, including a money match against the then Kenya team captain Fred Karanja Crush, who must be watching now. Also won a money match against John Chalo JC and 2 money matches against then Kenya seed number 1 Henry Mwangi. And yes, those are performances which prompted the national team technical committee to invite him for selection trials of the Uganda national pool team that was preparing for the All Africa Black Ball Championships on home soil later in the year, that is 2016. Hazard also passed those trials and qualified to be part of the team and became part of the Ugandan team that won the All Africa men's team title for the first and only time. Of course, he proceeded with his career growing from grass to grace. Also played the semi-professional pool in South Africa and Zambia. And around 2018, he became the first Ugandan to participate in the World Hayball Championships, by the time known as Chinese 8-ball, in Shanghai, China. What can Cesar do here? The black, look at the black. Very good shooting. In case there is enough space between the pocket, the center pocket and the yellow, the movement of the white ball and its final resting position. This guy. Most players would in that case try to use the white ball to open up the black ball, but here is Cesar. This time he simply placed the white ball at the only position he could have placed it on the table, as if by hand. And just behind me are his top die-hard fans, the Luo team, and it has been them this time to tip him for that clearance. Cesar 4, Hazard 8. Hazard's breaks are all on the top ball. Hits it again quite well, sinks in red, and he will go for this one as well. Most likely another apple. All Hazard has to do is to prevent Cesar from making an attempt to equalize before the match goes older. Should scores be leveled pretty soon from now, that will pretty much be it for Hazard. He has also realized that the Cesar he's playing today is not the Cesar he played with on Monday. The table he played on is not the table he played on against the same player on Monday. Just as the venue. He will have most likely to put both of those distant red balls in the same pocket by drawing the white ball backwards, just like that. Almost certainly, I could say that this is another single visit clearance, another apple. And someone help me count the apples from both players. We can have something similar to the first match on this table, this venue, between Cesar and Mansour in terms of a number of apples scored. A roll of the white ball will give it a natural position to put black ball in the center, just as is. Hazard 9, Cesar 4. And if you are a better YouTube fanatic than Facebook, the match is also live on Break and Finish Live YouTube, but commentary is only here. By the amount of noise that comes in after every frame is won, it has been very easy for me to notice that the majority of fans are Cesar fans today. I think they are currently watching in fear of the unknown. So far, Hazard has refused to be intimidated by Cesar. You know, the Scorpion has a very intimidating approach to the game. He can play some stuff, and if you are not a very stable player in the mind and body, you can lose even before the final score. But Hazard is having none of that, and even Cesar knows that to stand any chance of winning today, he must be at his very best. Because any chance Hazard is using, he is using. Any chance Cesar is getting, he is using. This is what we call an abortion. Ball jumping out of the pocket. Advantage, Hazard. Some, but not for long. You see, the majority of viewers are not even Ugandan. Ugandans are like 20%. And should Hazard finish off this frame, he will have equalized the actual score, and he will regain the 6-frame lead he started this match with. Thank you for watching Mosaka. We are saying Hazard is proving he's not head start material. Cesar Treasure is crediting Hazard for being smart. I do agree with you. Karabo Tautona say you are supporting Hazard because you need peace on the street. I don't know which street you are talking of. Maybe the comment section. So Cesar Sepiso supporting Hazard. Thank you for watching. Lennon Mohan also supporting Hazard, always watching. Console Impanga is asking for the score. In the meantime, the scores on the scoreboard. Scores on the left are for Cesar, on the right for Hazard. It is 4-9. Hazard leading, about to make it 4-10. Yes, he does. Hazard 10, Cesar 4. Race to 21. Thank you for watching. Thomas Kafwembe from Zambia. Joshua supporting Cesar. Austin O'Connor is asking if it is a rematch, and the answer is yes. Tumelo Clifford, thank you for watching. Reloaded Mbuso, thank you for watching. Justin Jabrani Bwalia, definitely from Zambia, by that famous Bwalia name. Ashley Floris Mkize from Saudi Arabia, supporting Cesar. Appreciation Lennon Mohan. Anthony Egesa is saying the guy is tough, means Hazard. Chims Kapila Chunga is crediting Hazard for the apples. Always watching Chims. Itumeleng, thank you. Mobido Peter. Bush Kemi from Botswana. Dick is be the difference, supporting Cesar the Scorpion. Mobs Mush is saying Hazard is honestly shooting well. Selo Kolitsang, thank you for watching. As Hazard fouls this time on the break. Most of these games, I know the majority of them will be single visit clearances. Majority of them, I'm pretty sure, because of both the quality of the players as well as the quality of the tables. Ronnie Mattis, you say Cesar has to change his approach. Kelvin Bomeda, thank you for watching. Dunstan Kampamba from Lubumbashi in the Democratic Republic of Congo, thank you for watching. Ikabod Mone, you say Hazard is hazardous to Cesar. Well, Nadifa Kanati, you say Hazard is on point. Rival Govin Sami supporting Cesar. Eric Ricky Vundla supporting Cesar from South Africa. By the way, Cesar will be with you, Eric. He will be at the OR Tambo International Airport at around 1 p.m. on Friday afternoon. He's catching his flight in the wee hours of Friday morning, so he will be at the Entebbe International Airport around 11 p.m. tomorrow night. First task is Ganda this Sunday. Sosten Daka from Zambia, well, thank you for watching. Mambos Vasve. Walter Ellis from Lesotho, thank you for watching. Isaac Sematic, guys, we are at Climax Bar, Makindye, Kampala. It's a very popular spot. Feel free, if you can be at this place even in 1 hour, you are good to go. If you are far away, if you are not in Kampala, not in Uganda, just stay hooked. All the action will be coming your way at the comfort of your living room, your bedroom, your car, your workplace, anywhere you want to watch. Edison Ahimbisibwe, Morris White from Dubai Marina, thank you for watching. Edson also. Bokang Mosaki from Botswana. Cesar doing what Cesar normally does. This one will be the easiest clearance of all the 5 he's doing. Cesar 5, Hazard 10. Mwanashe Mukwati Runganga from Zimbabwe is supporting Cesar. Charity Andrew, you are also watching from Climax and yet using data. I'm very sure that from wherever you're watching, you are being entertained by these two amazing talents. The umpire of the day is Henry Joko, clad in that black waistcoat and light blue shirt. One of the senior umpires of the Plus Session of Uganda, Cesar 6, Hazard 10. Another foul, and the break generates more noise from Cesar's fans in the arena. They know that chances are that like this are exactly what Cesar takes, and it is exactly what he needs to narrow the gap. He is 4 games down. This clearance, if he makes it, will bring him within 3 games of Hazard, with so much of the match still to be played. Cyber Monk, thank you for watching. Jay Bosco, Peace Tafadzwa, David Moketsi, sounds like a South African Zulu name. Joel Toka says Webalenyo. It means thank you very much. Austin Nation also supporting Cesar from Zambia. Justin Bwalia also from Zambia, just enjoying the stream. Maseka Makulongola, thank you for watching. Lazaro Mwanza from Zambia, Lusaka. Cesar will only have to avoid getting self-snookered, which he does. The next shot is the easiest for you to watch, closest to your screen. It's a simple tap of the red, and just like that, Cesar 7, Hazard 10.
One day he will sell 60 bottles. Beat him until he reaches there. Beat him. You are not a beat.
endala bwetijjukira Mansur yayita abannayuganda bonna abawa goolo 3 musiraamu yaziganye ne Dogizide aziganye ayagala kalampa miliyoni 4 bazizanyira wano ekikya
Looks like a man.
But I don't like it. You get the game out.
The thing is, we had something, the way it plays on the side. Sometimes it can affect your That's why he refused.
Thank you.
Which color is it? The most likely scenario is that Cesar could foul here, and if he fouls, you consider it as a game won by Hazard. Off the cushion with a big spin on the white ball and finds his ball. I would upload that shot better than a shot in which he has potted. Joel Toka watching Jax Kendrick, Abdul Hakim Jinxie asking when Dog City and Mansour are playing. It is tomorrow, same time, same venue. Dog City versus Mansour, same stake. No head start. Dog City has also asked Mansour Zambia or anywhere in Southern Africa by the name. Sylvester Mthunzi, Davis Ahumuza, oh my good friend Francis Mukwekwe is watching. He's friends with Cesar. I thought Francis you would be going across the border to stream the games between Cesar and the South Africans. But at least you disappointed me when you told me you are not going. I'm not happy, sir. As Cesar does what he has already done, this time he finds the ball. But still advantages with Hazard, considering that Cesar is snookered. By the way, Francis, even by road, even if you catch the night bus tomorrow from Harare, you will be in Johannesburg the following day. So it's not too late, sir. Francis, you've had my appeal. For me, where I am, I need visa to go to SA. You don't. He must spot Hazard. It's the only difficult shot he has and sinks it in. It is going to be this one, the longest frame these two brilliant players have played so far. And it seems it is ending in victory for Hazard. He's proving very stubborn, refusing to be intimidated by Cesar or his fans at all. Just has to take time because white ball is almost frozen against the cushion. And it's a foul. When the white ball is frozen against the cushion, it is not easy. Cesar steals the game out of Hazard's jaws and narrows his deficit to just 2. Cesar 8, Hazard 10. What could easily have been a 4-game lead for Hazard becomes 2 after just 10 seconds. Hazard is so far passing one test and passing it very brilliantly. That is responding every time Cesar comes up with something. Hazard is also showing that he is coming up with something equally good. The score is still not so favorable by the fact that Hazard was head started with 6. Right now the only difference has been increased from 2 to 3. The match is as close as the word close itself. And yet in the meantime, the match is also live on the Break and Finish live YouTube channel. If you are more fond into YouTube than Facebook, feel free to go and serve yourself that side. But commentary is only here. Every time Cesar breaks and pots a ball, every time he gets 2 shots, every time it is his visit on table, you fear, if you are not in support of him, that he is getting closer to hazard. Be reminded though that Cesar got himself closer to Mansour before the match became old enough. In fact, he equalized at 13-13 and went 15-13 up, actually 16-13, but then Mansour won 5 straight games, almost unbelievably. And it wasn't as if Cesar became complacent. It was just a sequence in which Mansour was just playing better. Of course, Cesar being Cesar, after the timeout, he came back and played like a real beast. And what a memorable way in which he won a decider. Very memorable match, that one. This one could become equally memorable.
Digitalizing Uganda. Digitalizing Uganda. Digitalizing Uganda.
And like the fears had become, Cesar wins his 9th. Score is 9 for Cesar and 11 for Hazel. Cesar has definitely been playing better. Not as if Hazard has not been playing good. In fact, he has just had one unforced error in the entire match. It's just that Cesar is clearing everything when he has an opportunity on table. About 20 members of the Dice family. Remember, they are Hazard's management team. They are at the venue watching. It includes the very top boss of Dice Lounge. It includes customers of the place. It even includes members of staff, from managers to waiters and waitresses, watching all under pressure. And meanwhile, Many of Cesar's fans are around too, including a few of the leaders of Team the Scorpion. Today they are being led by Rama, then he calls himself Rama, a lawyer who is doing most of the documentation as Cesar makes final preparations to go to South Africa tomorrow night. He's making a good account of himself, Hazard, every time he gets the opportunity. What I want to see is what he will do with these two yellows, which have a red ball in between them near the corner pockets, close to your screen on the right. That is where winning or losing shall derive. It was a top-notch skill. All that it lacked was a little more energy, just a little more. Good shot, Hazard. In that shot, he only allows Cesar sight of one ball, and potting which is almost an impossibility. Using one ball to snooker 4 balls. Cesar seems to be playing only to wait for a chance to try and attack. And yes, if you have not yet come to the venue, you can make it for those who are in and around Kampala city. But as of now, the venue, I can say, is full to capacity, though you can have somewhere to stand. All of these people have paid their $3 all of them, as far as the camera can go, around the table and even upstairs. That is how popular this sport is in the country of Uganda. Everywhere, just a few seats at the back, just very few, and that is not a comfortable viewing area. In fact, you wouldn't view at all. Back to the game, Hazard on the black, which he sinks it in and takes his score now to 9-11 against Cesar's 9. It is the first time out of the match, ladies and gentlemen. Those who want to continue viewing even during the timeout, you can on the break and finish live YouTube channel. For Facebook, we are having a small break. Thank you. Live streaming is resuming shortly. In the meantime, Hazard 12, Cesar